In this section, we're going to talk about advanced content editing. And there's no better place to start, of course, with looking at the default Joomla editor, which has its limitations. TinyMCE does the very basics: bold, italic, underline, strike through, left, center, right justified, fully justified, styles menu, and the basic formatting. It does unordered list and ordered list and indenting. But as you can see, there's not a lot of help here. Even the insert an image box is pretty limited. In fact, you have to know where the image is. You can't upload it from here. There's a lot better way. And so we're going to install JCE. Now, if you haven't done this already, you may have already, but if you haven't done it already, go ahead and click on Extensions, Install. Go to Part 2 of Intermediate Resources, and you'll see JCE Editor here. JCE 1.574 is the latest version. All right, once you've got it installed, you can come and take a look at the JCE administration. Go ahead over to Global Configuration and change the default editor on the Site tab to JCE 1574. Click Save. Now, at this point, let me just point out a couple of other really great extensions. You have to pay for them. They're not part of the course, but they are pretty amazing plugins. Captions allows you to add captions to any image. File Manager allows you to upload things like PDFs, images, and attach an icon, date, and label with them. Image Manager Extended is a fantastic extension. This is one I think every Joomla editor should buy. When you upload images, it allows you to resize them and create thumbnails on the fly. A fantastic little extension. And the other ones, Media Manager, Template Manager, and iframes. They're good, but I really love Image Manager Extended. You do have to pay for that, and just come to joomlacontenteditor.net to find out all the details. So now we have JCE installed. You'll notice a distinct difference in our content editor with a number of new tools and toolbars. Fantastic advantages here. Let me highlight just a few as we get started. Number one, the Show Hide button. Show Hide allows me to look at the HTML right in the editor window. This is really helpful. If I want a better view of that, I can click down here and see Code View, and this gives me a strict HTML code view with some color coordination that helps me as I create my content. The Styles drop-down now gives me all of the styles from my template. If I want a specific style, I can add it to my template, put it in my template details.xml, and then be able to access it right from here. So for instance, if I double click on "We're glad that you stopped by," I can change the style of that now to anything here. Let's say description. And what that does is it adds the P class equals description to my paragraph, and however that's defined in my template will now be applied to that sentence. I can toggle full screen, so I can edit my content this way. It also gives me how many words I've got in my content. I can toggle it back that way. I have a far better image manager, which we'll talk about in a few moments. And it has a spell checker built in as well. Some really phenomenal stuff.